The Fox News hosts, if Tucker Carlson and Laura Ingraham last night, I find this just shocking. We all watched the testimony of those 4 police officers yesterday before Congress. And Carlson came out and just, went after them. And Ingraham, basically ridiculing them and making fun of them. And Laura Ingraham had Best Performance Awards for dramatic actor and stuff like that. And on Twitter, people are responding. Tucker Carlson, Laura Ingraham mocked the Capitol Police after their heart-wrenching testimonies yesterday. Apparently, Fox News decided they wanted to send a message that police are not to be trusted and that they're liars. Is another one. Republican pundits are all Blue Lives Matters as long as the police are beating up black people, right, or killing them. But until the police do their job and protect members of Congress from a deadly attack on the Capitol, suddenly they're not Blue Lives Matter anymore. Another person tweets, these guys defended democracy, democracy, and Fox News vilifies them. Derek Chauvin, these guys being the police and the Capitol Police, Derek Chauvin murders a black man in broad daylight, and they praise and defend him. Do you see the problem? Donald Trump is now promoting another very weird candidate. He's this guy, Max Miller in Ohio. He's running for the House of Representatives. He has a record of speeding, underage drinking, disorderly conduct, beating up women. His 18-month romance with Stephanie Grisham, Trump's press secretary, ended when he, quote, pushed her against the wall and slapped her in the face. I mean, this is these are Republicans. And on top of that, you've got this just amazing. I mean, it's not just bullies, but liars. Yesterday, Elise Stefanik, the number 3 Republican in the House, and Kevin McCarthy, the number 1 Republican in the House, both came out and said that Nancy Pelosi was the reason why there weren't enough police or enough of a police presence to stop the crowd on January 6th, to stop these 10,000 Trump, MAGA followers. Elise Stefanik. It is a fact that in December of 2020, Nancy Pelosi was made aware of potential security threats to the Capitol and she failed to act. She prioritized her partisan political optics over their safety. Turns out that's just a flat-out lie. Stefanik also said, the American people deserve to know the truth, that Nancy Pelosi bears responsibility as the speaker for that tragedy that occurred on January 6th. No, A, it wasn't a tragedy, it was a coup attempt, and B, Pelosi had nothing to do with this. I mean, this is as one of the members of Congress, it was Kinzinger, the Republican. He said, these kind of allegations are like saying that a woman was raped because she wore the wrong dress. I mean, it's like you're pointing your finger of blame not at the rapist, but at the woman who got raped. You're pointing the finger of blame here, not at the mob that attacked the Capitol, but at the police and at the people who were the victims. Nancy Pelosi, I mean, they were trying to kill her. They were there to execute her. So what do we, what does this mean? What do we do with this? And I want to add a third little piece to this. And I'll tell you this on the other side of the break, and then I'll pick up your phone calls. I'll be very brief. But it's starting to look like Trump's power to influence elections is fading on the Republican side. I'll tell you about that after this break. And my question is, is Trump at the end of his rope? Was yesterday really a turning point?